I'm going to demonstrate how to add a recipe to the cooking pot of the Good Food web. Once you are logged in, which I am, you can go to the first menu item, and when it drops down, click Add Recipe. This opens the Add New Post page, and you will start by entering the title of your recipe in the title box. Then, if you want to add an image to your recipe, the next place you will go is to this first icon above the editing window, Add an Image. Click that and the File Upload window opens, and you can navigate to the folder on your computer where your image is, and click it and it will upload. Do not use an image wider than 600 pixels and keep the file size to 50 kilobytes or less. Once your image uploads, it will show. You can change the title if you want, although it doesn't show very prominently, and you should add a short description to the alternate text. This doesn't show either, but search engines like to see it, and visually impaired users with browsers that don't show images will know what the image is. Click Center, which will make the post look nicer, and don't worry about the rest of the info here, just click Insert and Post. When it shows your image in the post, click the Enter key twice to bring the Enter key caret down below the image. Then click the little chef's hat icon in the toolbar of the editor to open the recipe entry form. Your title should be filled in. If it is not, or if it is incorrect, make it right. You can add an author if you know who created the recipe and it isn't you. Aunt Tilly or Granny Smith work fine. Characterize the recipe type. If you have a summary, add it now. This is some added information about the recipe, which just makes your post a bit more interesting. You can either type in the ingredients and the instruction steps or copy and paste them from a text editor like I'm doing. If you type them, use the Enter key at the end of each line, and if you have them in a text editor, make sure there is a line break created by the Enter key at the end of each line. This will make them format properly. Prep time and cook time, enter them if you have them. If you don't enter one or the other, you have to erase the null from the window. If you have more information, you can post it in the notes section. And if you have nutritional information, you put that in the other section. Once you're done, click Add Recipe. That enters the recipe in the database, but you're not quite done yet. Come down and give the recipe a category. It must have a category or it won't show up in the right menu areas. Post tags. You can either enter them by typing them and separating them with commas, or you can click Choose from the most used tags and just select the ones you want. If you change your mind about one, just click the little X to the left of the tag, as I'm going to do right now. Come down here, and if you're all done and are happy with the information you added, click Publish. If you forgot something or left something out, you can click Save Draft and finish it at a later time. Once you click Publish and you see this yellow bar that says Post Published, it is safe to leave this page and go back to the front pages of the cooking pot to look at your post. It shows nicely on the front page with the image centered and a space between the bottom of the image and the recipe box. You can see where all the various bits of information you added display on the front page. Once you get used to where these items show and how they show, you will have a better idea how best to use the entry form to make your recipes show on the site nicely. If you click the print button, you can see that it formats nicely to print with a scaled down image in the print box and a link to the page with the recipe at the bottom of the print box. That's all there is to it. With just a couple of posts, you will quickly become an expert at it, and we hope you will contribute many of your favorite recipes to the Good Food web's cooking pot.
This is